Hello, everyone.
Hello! We are Plasma Coin here with maybe the finale of Dr. Dekker, maybe, if these people aren't freaking stupid. Uh,
Maybe, maybe.
Before we get into that, though, I have a story for
Oh,
Tori.
yay.
Oh, that rhymes. About that one guy. Because she was playing earlier. I was late getting home, so that's part of the reason why we're late. Um, Tori was playing a supermarket simulator with Zandra earlier. And so that got me to remember, oh, hey, that one guy and I were watching Game Grumps play Supermarket Simulator earlier. And this was something, I've been getting back into the Grumps. I have periods where I'll watch them nonstop, and then I'll have periods where I just don't for some reason. I've done that with Rooster
hmm
Teeth too. That's like a normal thing. But
Yeah.
so this was just something I put on in the background. Like, I think after I finished another rewatch of Dog Island, because that's like my favorite series of theirs. If you've never watched it, definitely go watch it. It's so stupid.
hmm
But so that one guy comes home and he starts watching it with me, and he gets real invested in Supermarket Simulator to the point where this was Monday. Zero and I went to start the stream, and that one guy looks at me and he goes, "No, not yet. I have to wait until they restock their shelves."
Oh, let me.
And it was low
Let,
key the cutest thing, but at the same time, I'm just like, you, like, 10 minutes ago were not invested in this, and now you are probably the most invested in a video about that I have ever seen. And keep in mind that usually that one guy watches Twitch stuff. These guys have never been on Twitch.
you know what's wild?
Mm-hmm.
Scandalous Little Corn Muffin got
Oh.
me a grocery store simulator game.
That's what Zero was saying. I think we actually caught it on stream. Like,
Yeah.
Zero mentioned that you had grocery store simulator.
I have played this over the weekend. I started on like Friday evening,
Mm-hmm.
and then through the holiday weekend.
Uh-huh.
When I tell you I played this for 20 hours, I have 20 hours on record from one weekend of playing. I have become so everyone else that I've played with has 5.1 hours. And I know like Taylor's and Zandra's are their 5.1 hours is from when we played it on girls' night.
Aw.
Um I'm obsessed, and then me and Scandal's Little Corn Muffin played it on our date day because I just need something like mindless to do.
No,
And
that's fair.
then Zandra showed me the free one that is out and about, which is the or the supermarket simulator. It has like it's up to 16 players and whatnot. I personally prefer grocery store simulator, and
Mm-hmm.
apparently they have a supermarket simulator as well. This company, I saw it. And so I added it to my wish list because it's like 12.99, and I'm probably going to get it because I have problems.
No, that's
And
fair.
I've accepted that I have problems. The
I
problem
think
is now I can't find my wish list
if I
on
remember
Steam.
right, Zero's exact words when we were talking about this was, we have evolved to the point where our version of relaxing is playing
Work.
games involving the work that we're trying to get away from and relax.
I
And I'm like,
I don't know.
oh,
I've had a good time with this game for absolutely no reason.
Yeah, the
Um,
difference is here you can actually make money.
wow.
yeah,
That's true. There was at one
true.
point the Grumps were experimenting with how high they could go in prices. They had two
Yeah,
boxes of pasta, and to create market scarcity, um, Dan told Aaron to raise the price of the pasta to $100, and people,
jeez,
if I remember right, people did buy it. But then
it's
when they
wild.
had multiples and forgot to change the price back down, no one was buying it.
Yeah, no, I'm like hard normie. And I'm like, nope, I want it to be the realistic thing as possible. And now that I'm looking at their supermarket simulator, it looks like the exact same
Much
as the
worse if
grocery
after
store
12
one,
years
so
of
I
playing
don't
it, you still
understand the
can't pay off a
difference.
single $750 loan.
What? That one guy?
The game would perform much worse if after 12 years of playing it, you still couldn't pay off your $750 loan, and in fact, you had $800 left remaining on it.
See, I'm playing an off-brand version of that one where you have like the loan and stuff. I'm playing an off-brand version. If we at the end of Dr. Dekker and we fully just like committed to a really dumb bit and I just purchased Supermarket Simulator from the off-brand company and we just play that every Wednesday and have our podcast as I am a freaking lameo as I cashier stuff, I would be down to clown or even do the multiplayer one. I think that'd be super precious too.
That would actually be
But
really funny. We should give
yeah,
that a try at some point. I'm down
yeah.
to.
Loan Shark Simulator?
No, not Lone Shark Simulator.
Oh.
I do have two games that are free called One Arm like Chef and One Arm Robber.
I. Oh God, what would. I do remember you sending that one over to me.
Mhm.
and
I have those.
we've we've strayed too far. First, let's finish up with these yahoos before we start planning
Yeah.
for. Because
So
for
true.
all we know, we're going to be stuck on. We moved through two people last time, but God forbid, we're moving on to. We're going to have Claire, we're going to have Nathan. Marianna was really
Yeah.
easy. But, like,
God. Yeah.
we have those
Let's
two, and then we have one more, don't we? ELIN, Bryce,
probably. I don't
Marianna.
know. Let's find out. Let's watch her recap.
On Valentine's night.
Time
On
as you know it
Valentine's
freezes.
night.
20 minutes
Night.
past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home.
David is my husband.
Real
all on
talk,
my
though,
lonesome.
Bryce's
Stabbed
actor
him with
is,
a
like,
stake
probably
knife.
the
Nothing
best
changes.
one.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
You get this day over and over.
Hilda,
I black out,
I don't think she's got long.
Mhm.
Just
naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
Honestly, no, I take that back. They're all really good.
David Hunt,
I can change my skin.
then Skins.
They are.
Dekker dated his patients.
I had a hot date
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did
on
phone
Valentine's Day.
and ask me for Nathan's number. There was a girl there. Am I wrong?
I suppose with the
I'm a
exception
laptop,
of
aren't I? He
the,
was preoccupied with
the
finding
one-time
photographs.
people.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since.
No,
I had a bit of a
actually, I
shaky
think they were
loop
all
incident.
pretty
Where I
good.
find something
I set fire
beautiful in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Dekker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it.
He
There's
cursed
someone
me,
else
Tori.
in my hour.
I brought David back to life.
I removed the chains, dressed her.
It was Io.
Yeah.
We could try shifting now.
Would you like to see David, Doctor?
Sorry.
We both read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind. I'm not broke. It's no coincidence that most
Can't relate,
psychokinetic
Marianna.
patients are grateful if you could see your way to declaring me insane, or at least temporarily insane.
There was no flame. And then there was.
I'll kiss a guy,
I pretended like the hypnosis had worked.
and then he just follows me
Can we maybe not talk about Hannah anymore?
wherever I go.
You may just still pull out in front of the driver.
I might just still pull out in front of the driver.
You rang my doorbell.
Truck driver
The little girl.
killed himself.
David is weird.
Like she's watching me.
I need to put David,
But David is
out of
weird.
his misery.
Is it okay to steal things?
Sleeping tablets.
Fingerprints?
Dead bodies.
I saw Jessica.
Should I kill David?
Hilda died last night.
Do you think I should tell her about
Psychokinetics?
the photos?
Dr. Dekker seemed to like a drink.
Bit of a drinking problem.
Probably the same
Part of
as
me
Jaya.
also wants to know what would have happened if we
He went
told
some
Bryce
Leaving him messages.
to not tell her.
Human flesh.
I'd teleported.
You
Ugh.
have to, Doctor.
Like, would he have eventually done it?
I don't know. I don't know. I do find it odd.
Mm-hmm.
Where are fucking Jesus Christ?
Yeah, because I thought we just finished Marianna.
We did. My thing is,
Si, senor.
why did like why did Dr. Dekker phone Jaya being like, what's Nathan's number?
Wasn't he jealous? Like, I know Jaya didn't like Marianna, But didn't Dr. Dekker also have it out for Nathan at one point? I thought we got that
Apparently.
backstory.
According to Nathan, yeah. I think.
Well, yeah, but that's
Because he
because
wanted,
Nathan
like,
thinks
I think it
he
was Bryce.
cursed
I thought
him.
it was, oh no, yeah, Nathan thought he cursed him. Because, like, even on the thing that confuses me, and it just kind of dawned on me when we were rewatching that. On the prescription pad, there's death threats to Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows when those were written?
Yeah.
But then on the day that he dies, according to Jaya,
Mm-hmm.
he had called her and was like, hey, what's Nathan's number? Like, why would Dr. Dekker need to talk to Nathan?
That's true.
Because everyone's saying, like, oh, if he wrote it on the prescription pad, he used the prescription pad as, like, a method to overpower us. And he said anything that was written on the prescription pad is supposed to, like, counteract whatever their power is.
Yeah.
So, like, if Marianna is like, yo, I'm a effing siren, and he's like, okay, well, I can breathe underwater and just one up everyone. But,
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Nathan was
like,
a very, I don't know, he's a very odd kind of case, I guess.
Yeah. I was like, I just find it interesting because I don't think we wrote it down anywhere that, like, asked. Because my thing is like,
Mm-hmm.
he says he didn't see him on Valentine's Day. He was at Hannah's grave.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, on Valentine's Day, he had to have spoken to him, unless Dr. Dekker never called him.
Part of me doesn't
And then,
know
is that in the same phone call where Dr. Dekker asked her out on Valentine's night, but she's like, no. And then is he like, oh, can you give me Nathan's number?
Mm-hmm.
Like, claims Dr. Dekker asked to talk to Nathan. Also, same call. No. Like, it's just interesting. It's a weird little factoid. But Marianna, I never want to see you right now. So are we going to go with Claire? Or we're going to go with Nathan? I feel like Claire has... Uh-oh. The screen just went funky.
Oh, yeah.
On stream.
Yeah, no, I did something. My bad.
Okay. You're good. I just wanted to make sure.
No, it went back.
So, how do we want to do...
I feel like we should do Claire first because we can ask her about Marianna's loan.
Yeah.
And like buying out Dr.
Like...
Dekker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that would be... Like, I think that's super important that we do.
Yeah. All right. Hello, freak.
I'm fine. I killed David.
Again?
Again. He went too far.
Too far, you say?
Too far.
David is a monster.
Was. He's not dead.
She's
Uh-huh.
hanging up.
Oh no.
Did she hang him? Is that what I'm understanding?
No, because remember how he kept bringing home, like, animals and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, skinning them?
Mm-hmm.
Anushka was the little girl.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
David hunted her and hung her up like an animal.
How did you find her?
How did you find her?
That's not relevant here.
Is it not?
Like a animal?
I don't know anything about that, Doctor.
Oh my god.
David hunted her and hung her up.
Hung her up like a animal. David hunted her.
Doctor, I think I'm going to be sick. I can't talk about this. Let's talk about something else, please. Like my diagnosis.
Diagnosis.
No, Doctor.
I forget how you spelt that.
Doctor, I think I'm going to be sick.
Uh-huh.
I can't talk about this. Let's talk about something else, please. Like my diagnosis.
Diagnosis.
Well, you're not crazy.
Nope, it's not
You promised you'd diagnose me as temporarily insane.
No.
You can't go back on that now.
Oh, but I can. Oh, but I can go
But
back
we also
on
didn't
it.
say we would.
No. Well, we said she was insane.
Why am I echoing?
I don't know. Probably because you have the stream up.
Maybe.
I don't hear an echo on my side, if that makes you feel any better.
Not really.
Okay.
No, because I'm, like, myself is echoey.
Oh.
In the stream. Like, if you listen to the stream back, I am echoey.
Oh. I have the stream muted, to be fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Why am I all fucked up all of a sudden? I wasn't earlier, I don't think.
I don't know.
Did I do something? Did I do that?
I don't know. Let me listen.
Huh, let's see. We go audio input. Of course, default. Steel series. Okay, let's see. Okay. Am I fixed? Do I sound better? Oops.
It sounds fine to me, but I don't know.
Let's see. Go back into Twitch. What were we talking about before this? Claire and
her diagnosis.
Her sketchy.
Yeah.
Her sketchy ways.
Well, she wants to us to claim her as temporarily insane.
Oh yeah, no, this bitch. First off, we never promised that. Second off,
yeah. We just called her insane.
Okay, I fixed it.
I never
said I would, ma'am. And no amount of money will get me to do that.
Doctor, it's only been a few days since I last murdered my husband.
What?
Choose your words carefully. It's a fine thing to accuse me of making this all up when I've just killed the only proof I have.
Is she threatening us?
Are you threatening me?
No. Threats are usually made without the intention of following them through. This is quite the opposite.
I'm pretty sure that's a threat.
No, yeah, how is that not?
Well, she doesn't want to talk about it, so that's fine. We still have one in diagnosis.
Okay, let's see.
No, I
will not.
I will not diagnose.
I will not.
Diagnose? Is that right? You as insane.
Yeah, that's
Doctor,
correct.
Did I tell you about that time that I used the power of my mind to bring my husband back to life? I can't imagine what I'd do to the psychiatrist that double-crossed me. But I'm sure it will be fun. For me, at least.
Claire, I'm not. I hate that she keeps walking over with like a bat or a machete or whatever she has. Um. Well, we'll just leave that alone because we're not doing that. So about Marianna's loan. Seeing we're done talking about that.
I don't really know the girl, but I did buy out her loan from Dr. Dekker. I mainly did it to shut him up about it. But can you imagine having him as a creditor? That poor girl. I hope it didn't accrue anything more than interest.
Why wouldn't he shut up about it?
She has no follow-up about it, but he wouldn't shut up about it.
I need your expertise, Doctor, not your best guess.
Yeah, she has nothing to say on that front. Okay. We still have 2 here. What? The prescription pad. How did you kill David?
With an axe. I got him to put his head on the wood block. He didn't really know what he was doing. He trusted me. I cut off his head.
Shit.
When I picked it up, it was smiling. Probably a muscle spasm.
He was. Why do you think he was smiling?
Try harder, Doctor.
What do you want from me? He was smiling.
I don't know anything.
Smiling?
That isn't important right now.
Okay. What else can you tell me about Dekker? Do you know anything about the prescription pad? I want to know about that.
I never saw Dr. Dekker's prescription pad. I imagine he kept it hidden away to stop people stealing it.
Have you never seen it?
I don't think she has. Have you seen it before?
Focus, Doctor.
Bitch, I'm trying to be an investigative.
Saw the pad?
Surely that isn't what you need to be asking.
She's lying, because didn't he prescribe her something?
Yeah, I thought so.
I guess not.
I never saw Dr. Dekker's prescription pad. I imagine he kept it hidden away.
Hidden away? To stop people stealing it?
Try.
I spelled that wrong.
Bitch.
Here.
I don't know anything about that.
Was it stolen before?
Focus, Doctor.
What do you want me to ask? Did you write death threats on the pad?
I've already told you. I never saw his prescription pad, so of course I didn't write any death threats. It sounds like someone is trying to frame me. Who's trying to frame me, Doctor?
I'm not telling you that. Thank God she did not follow up that or need follow up to that, because I was like, I am not telling her. She's going to kill them. She has already threatened us 300 times. What else can you tell me about Dekker?
The continuing saga of Dr. Dekker. After he'd seen David and done his due diligence, he came up with an offer I couldn't refuse. Remember? The one I told you about when we first met.
A deal you couldn't refuse?
I don't know anything about that, Doctor.
That's actually a lie.
Mm-hmm. The amount of things I don't trust from this lady.
Right.
Like, ugh, I don't even know really, truly where to begin. Um,
Claire made a deal with Dr. Dekker saying she would reanimate Iris, the girl her husband cheated on her with, but then Dr. D canceled because she escaped.
she escaped.
Yeah. But that was the night that Bryce went in and let her out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. Okay, woman.
Oh, the continuing saga of Dr. Dekker. After he'd seen David and done his due diligence, he came up with an offer I couldn't refuse. Remember? The one I told you about when we first met.
I do remember.
Surely that isn't what you need to be asking.
I do remember the offer you couldn't refuse.
Dr. Dekker wanted me to reanimate him. He said he would kill David unless I agreed.
Did you agree?
Yes. Dr. Dekker threatened to kill David.
Which you've already done.
Terrified me at the time. I still had hope that David would recover. Dr. Dekker wanted me to reanimate him. He said he would kill David unless I agreed.
And she's saying she did agree.
Yes. Dr. Dekker threatened to kill David. That terrified me at the time.
Why
Where
did it
is he now?
That David would recover.
Why did it terrify you?
I need your expertise, Doctor. Not your...
My thing is, she's saying yes, she reanimated him.
Mm-hmm.
So where is he?
Okay. Where is... Maybe, yeah, where is Dr. Dekker? Because that would explain, too, why Bryce, I guess, didn't feel anything in the coffin?
Exactly. Where? Because, like...
Dr. Dekker wanted me to reanimate him. He said he would kill David unless I agreed.
And we asked, did you agree?
Yes. Dr. Dekker threatened to kill David. That terrified me at the time. I still had hope that David would recover.
When did you start to lose hope? Maybe?
No, we have no follow-up on that one. We only
Okay.
have follow-up on when we ask, like, when we tell her I do remember the offer.
Dr. Dekker wanted me to reanimate him.
Reanimate him?
He called me on Valentine's night.
Yes.
He promised to use a disposable phone so there would be no trace.
Right.
I was supposed to come here, where I would find him dead, and then reanimate him. I agreed immediately. It seems that Dr. Dekker went through with his half of the agreement.
He knew
But
he
I
would
forgot
die?
to turn up.
Oh boy, Claire, we are not done with you.
No, we're not. let's see. So he knew he would die. You forgot to turn up. Is question number 2. How does one forget? You forgot, or was it intentional? Probably is a good way to phrase
Was
that.
supposed to show up when he died to reanimate him.
Why would he want to be reanimated if, like, was it self-inflicted? Is the other one? And how did he know he was going to die? Because
He
there's
called me on
so
Valentine's night.
much.
He promised to use a disposable phone so there would be no trace. I was supposed to come here, where I would find him dead, and then reanimate him. I agreed immediately. It seems that Dr. Dekker went through with his half of the agreement. But I forgot to turn up.
I'm sorry. Because there's no follow-up on that either. Like, we have a follow-up on David, like, how did she kill David? And
Let's
that's
see,
it.
with the axe, and then he was smiling.
Yeah.
Why do you think he was smiling?
With an axe. I got him to put his head on the wood block. He didn't really know what he was doing. He trusted me. I cut off his head. When I picked it up, he was smiling. Probably a muscle spasm.
An axe?
Where did she get an axe?
That isn't important right now.
Where did you get an axe?
That's not relevant here.
Sure, it's not.
What do you want me to ask him? Where's David's body? That's actually... That's...
No, that's pretty relevant, yeah. I'm surprised we didn't think of that one.
Well, because we asked about Dr. Dekker's body, but
yeah, that's true.
I buried him
Weirdly enough.
I'm not sure I'll be allowed a second funeral. Besides, it's close enough to visit.
Do you visit
She's
often?
done.
What? Okay, Claire.
Okay.
You clearly didn't want to talk to us today.
Oh no, she's killed her husband again. Killed her husband.
Killed her husband a second time.
Again.
Good.
Admitted that her deal
Admitted
with
that she a freak.
Dr. Dekker was he was going to call her on a burner phone, and she was supposed to come to the office to reanimate him, but forgot to turn up. Did not get to ask about where Dr. D's body is. Okay. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah. David also killed little girl. Okay.
That poor little girl was just a victim of circumstance.
Truly. All right, Nathan. We haven't spoken to you in a while.
No, this should be very interesting. Start with how his date went with Marianna. I want to know.
We told him to stay away from her.
Did you listen to us about Marianna, or did you pursue it because you've got a dick?
Right. Let's find out. All right, Nathan. Howdy, partner.
I can't tell you anything about that.
Hi.
I think you know who killed Dr. Dekker, so you're gonna have a good day. Can we talk a bit about hypnotism, though?
What? What?
I know who killed. Who do you think
Who done it?
killed Dr. Dekker?
Dekker.
This might feel like the darkest timeline, but it's not my darkest timeline.
What?
I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. I'd look at one of your other patients, or maybe even your assistant.
Look, we're already pointing fingers at Marianna at this point. Give it up, man.
No, it's ELIN. But
I'm still hard pressed on Marianna.
yeah, she could have done it too. I think Claire's a red herring.
I think so too, just because she killed David.
Yeah. I don't
And
know.
Bryce.
ELIN
Bryce
is
is
still
also
the only one that
was with the doctor.
Was with the doctor last.
Mm-hmm.
And she tried poisoning and killing us. So
with her cookies.
Yeah.
Her Satan cookies.
Hypnosis?
I've heard you can plant key words in people when they're hypnotized.
Oh.
How would I know if I had any? I think that the hypnotism didn't take, but maybe Dr. Dekker did hypnotize me, and it did work, and he told me to think that it didn't. I think I found one of the key words.
Oh boy. We're going to Cuckoo Town.
What is your keyword?
Give me it. I can't say what it is. I don't want to trigger it. I was on the phone to my dad last night, and he said something, and boom, I fell asleep. Normally I wish that kind of thing would happen, but it just happened. I phoned him back. I thought it was seconds, but it was an hour later. I asked him what he'd said. He'd watched some NASA program. He was reading off planets. It was one of them.
Oh my god, do we have to guess the planet?
One of the planets?
I don't know.
Which planet?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Guess the planet.
Neptune?
I don't want it to be triggered.
Pluto?
Mars?
Pluto's not a planet, is it? And why are you even trying?
Poor Pluto. Let's see.
Uranus? Is that how you spell that?
Yeah. No, just one N. So, Uranus. Just one N.
Aw.
Okay, hang on. Let's see. Mercury. I'm gonna go through all the Sailor planets. I watched Sailor Moon. I did that AVB. I did my research.
Oh no, they're all keying back to Neptune.
Well, because think about it. They all will until you get to the trigger, and then he's just gonna fall asleep.
Oh. Where is he going? Oh my god, I'm so scared. What did he do? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh, that was so
I should
odd.
tell Nathan he went into a trance. Nathan, you went into a trance.
So he did plant me with something. I have absolutely no idea. Did you find out what the key word is? What is it? No. Don't
You
say
should
it.
just say Saturn
Write it
again,
down.
see what happens.
Oh, thank you. You know, there's something I've not been telling you.
Oh no.
What have you not been telling me?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh god.
Nathan. Keyword to put him in a trance is Saturn, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What oops, I'm not typing. What have you not been telling me?
It's about time travel.
Oh, Jesus. Time travel. You fools. All you have is PTSD. Why are we here?
I read a book about time travel.
Oh, you should
Okay.
I
talk to
thought what was
Jet.
happening to me was a type of time travel.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again.
Uh-huh.
I'm like Doctor Who. I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to.
I was gonna say, that's nothing like
Except
Doctor Who.
once.
Once?
Once.
Once, though?
The doctor said she was legally still alive.
What?
The only thing they could do was starve her. Hannah didn't die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death. She wouldn't have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident. I had a lot of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary. I jumped back to the junction. I started pulling out, but the lorry was already on us.
Oh, god damn
I
it.
drove into the lorry to make sure. I didn't wake up in hospital. Because I woke up the next day, present day. Things had changed.
What?
Oh, boy. Changed?
You ask a lot of good questions, Doctor. But
Do
that
I?
one's a dud.
What
You
did
have
you
never
just
once
say to
said that
me?
before.
The doctor said she was legally still alive. The only thing they could do was starve her. Hannah didn't die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death. She wouldn't have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident. I had a lot of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary. I jumped back to the junction. I started pulling out, but the lorry was already on us. I drove into the lorry to make sure. I didn't wake up in hospital. Because I woke up the next day, present day. Things had changed.
How
How
were
did
they
change?
changed?
Question after question.
That's how therapy works.
The doctor said she was
not legally. Things had changed. Changed?
What are you trying to get me to say?
I don't know, but clearly I'm not asking everything. None of those are what we want. She didn't die the first time?
I've got nothing.
Okay, fine. I will ask one of these. How do you feel about Hannah now?
I'm at peace with Hannah now.
Good.
I can save her. And I'll keep trying, but I must move forward. I did kind of ask you not to talk about this anymore, but I suppose you're not taking notes.
Rude. I actually have to
okay.
ask you everything. Nathan, clearly I'm taking notes. That's actually really funny. That's kind of hilarious. How have things been with what had changed about Hannah's death? There we go.
Obituary changed in the press clippings I kept. It said she was killed instantly. Nothing else changed. Her family seemed to hate me more, which is ironic because the first time around they pulled her off life support. So I saved them the indignity. Now they just think it was my careless driving that caused her death.
I'm sure that's better, yes.
Right.
Things have been interesting. Thanks to Marianna.
God damn it. What about Marianna?
Interesting.
We went on a date. Well, sort of. She texted me this bar she was going to, and I just turned up.
Oh
She
no.
couldn't dance. I was transfixed most
Oh
of the night.
no.
Next thing I know, I'm lying in my bed at home. The room's spinning. The day moved forward. In fact, every night I go and watch Marianna dance, the day moves forward. Do you think Marianna likes me?
Oh, God damn it. Sir.
ATP, what do we want to say to this?
She kills people.
Well,
You're on her hit list.
Can't tell him that. You
No, we
wanted them to
so
be a
can.
couple.
I did. Oh God. Okay. Let's see. What do I actually want to say to that? Oh
You
God.
should
Okay.
ask her.
Yeah, ask her. Ask her, you loony bin.
Do you like Mariana? Here, we'll give him the real therapy treatment.
Oh God.
Nope. Yes, I think she likes you.
Thanks, Doctor. That's what I'm hoping.
There we go. Resolved that.
Jesus.
His prescription pad's missing. The one with all the death threats on it. Do you think the murderer took it to cover their tracks?
Why, no, I do not believe that at all,
No,
sir.
I do not believe they took it to cover their tracks.
I suppose it could be a coincidence, but I'm guessing whoever murdered Dr. Dekker stole his prescription pad.
I think it's a wise guess.
That
Oh,
is.
he's at... Oh, we have a different symbol. Accuse.
Accuse?
But we still have to finish Nathan. We gotta finish him. Oh my god, we're gonna finish it tonight.
Fuck, dude. Wait,
Should I tell him Mariana might be a killer?
Yes.
Maria might be a killer.
Wow. I think you're just jealous, Doctor. If Marianna really was killing people, I'm pretty sure you'd have to contact the authorities. I mean, that's what you do, isn't it?
Yes, that is what I do.
I don't think I know about that.
You don't, because you didn't have a follow-up to that for some reason.
You also spelled I do, like, without a...
I did, but that's fine. Either way, so the prescription pad has a star. Interesting. Hannah's death. Wants time travel.
So wait, do the others also have accuse by them?
Well, instead of like next day, it's like you're good to go.
Oh,
so that's endgame button right there.
Oh,
I imagine.
bro.
Okay. So let's clear him out and then we can end it tonight, I guess.
Shoot,
goddamn.
dude.
All right, let's go to time travel. What else does he want here?
I read a book about time travel.
Uh-huh.
I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel.
I
couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, but I don't have a TARDIS.
Maybe.
And I can't choose what time I go to. Except once.
Yeah. What time did you go to?
Once.
The doctor said she was legally.
Oh yeah,
still
the
alive.
Hannah one.
The only thing they could do was starve her. Hannah didn't die in the accident.
And then what changed about Hannah's death and interesting? I think we need to go to his interesting first.
We went on a date. What sort of?
Oh
She
no.
texted me this bar she was going to.
Oh no, not that.
Oh yeah,
Hannah's
he was
death is the
transfixed.
most recent one that of that chain. So I feel like if we solve this top one, then the rest will go down.
Her obituary changed in the press clippings I kept. It said she was killed instantly. Nothing else changed. Her family seemed to hate me more, which is ironic because the first time around, they pulled her off life support. So I saved them the indignity. Now they just think it was my careless driving that caused her death.
Do you ever speak to
Careless.
her family, I guess?
No. Sorry.
I don't know what you want, my guy.
Yeah, careless driving.
Didn't he tell me in our
Reckless.
first session that he couldn't time travel? I thought you said you couldn't time travel.
We just met. I chose not to tell you I travelled back in time. Sorry. If I could turn back time, Doctor. If I could find a way.
Ha! Ha!
Damn.
That's actually so good. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way. That's so good. I love that. What a bomb. Okay. That did not clear out. Oh, that cleared out time travel, but not once. Or Hannah's death. The one thing. What about the prescription pad? We'll come back to those other
His
ones.
prescription pad's missing. The one with all the death threats on it. Do you think the
How do you know about the death threats?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
I must be asking something wrong.
No. Sorry.
Nope. Why didn't he tell me she was on life support before? Why didn't you tell me she was on life support before?
I haven't been lying. As far as everyone's concerned, she died in that car accident. Instantly.
Okay. I don't know what once is supposed to give us because we still have interesting and the pad.
The pad.
The doctor said she was legally still alive.
Legally.
I don't think I know about that.
But
Still alive.
I've got nothing.
The doctor.
The doctor.
I don't know.
Like.
But you do though.
But you actually do, my guy. I don't know what he wants from us.
Right? Like.
All right, we'll go to Marianna.
We went on a date. What sort of? She texted me this bar she was going to, and I just turned up. She can dance.
Did you dance with?
Transfixed most of the night.
Oh, were there
Next thing I
cheap
know,
vodka
I'm
shots
lying in my
involved?
bed at home. Spinning.
I have to bring those up at least once a
In
stream.
fact, every night I go and watch Marianna dance. The day moves forward.
How many nights?
Yeah, how many nights have you gone? Because that's concerning. One.
Yeah. How many nights have you watched her dance?
Do you ask all your patients that? Or just the pretty ones?
What?
Well, that cleared out interesting.
Jesus.
All right, so now it's just once. Which... Why didn't he drive away from the lorry? That makes sense.
Yeah.
And not have her be dead.
Truth. Hard facts.
I didn't have time. I jumped back to the split second the accident happened. The truck was already on us. I swerved left the first time, so I tried right. If I could have saved her, I would have done. I didn't want her to die.
Boy. Once is still there. Oh, we still have prescription pad too.
Do you have regrets?
Oh, now we have
saving
this.
her?
You ask a lot of good questions, Doctor.
Screw you. So he has a star on this one now, too.
I didn't have time. I jumped back to the split second the accident happened. The truck was already on us. I swerved left the first time, so I tried right. If I could have saved her, I would have done.
What about going in reverse?
I didn't want her to die.
Yeah,
Why
really,
not
though.
go in reverse?
I can't tell you anything about that.
That's fair.
That
You want from me?
seems suspect.
I don't understand. Why not try going straight?
Question after...
Why not hit the brakes?
What are you trying to get me to say? I don't know anything about that.
Why not
keep
tell
her
her?
alive?
Why not keep her alive?
You ask a lot of good questions.
I don't know
I
what you
see. Apparently we
want.
don't ask a lot of good questions.
Right, travel back to the accident.
The day before Valentine's Day.
Ah.
I was looking at pictures of Hannah and it just happened. The next day for me was Valentine's Day. Present day.
Oh. That cleared out once. We have prescription pad. And then this Lori one now. Still.
I didn't have time. I jumped back to the split second the accident happened. The truck was already on us. I swerved left the first time, so I tried right. If I could have saved her, I would have done. I didn't want her to die.
Why didn't you... Let's see, so... He went back to the split second before she died.
I've tried, but I can't do it. To be honest, nowadays, I'm more interested in moving forwards.
That cleared that out. Yay! All that's left is a prescription pad.
His prescription pad's missing. The one with all the death threats on it. Do you think the murderer took it to cover their tracks?
Why would that be your assumption?
Do you know who do you think killed Dr. Dekker? Did we ask this already?
I thought we did.
Did you travel back to see him murdered?
I can't tell you anything about that.
You're lying.
Mm-hmm.
Did you take the prescription pad?
No, I didn't take the prescription pad. Why is it such a big issue? Who'd want it? Do you think the killer wrote out a prescription for temazepam, faked Dr. Dekker's signature, and got it made up? Maybe. But I'm already on temazepam, Doctor. I wouldn't need all that drama.
Oh.
I agree. All right.
Oh, all right.
Done. They're all done. Now, I don't know if this button means we go to accuse or we are like accusing the person we're on. So I'm going to just leave it on ELIN. Because...
And then, because just in case.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, so now we gotta figure out... Because everybody basically admitted to killing someone at some point, with the exception of ELIN, who is basically in denial.
Well, yeah.
And Bryce, who's too stupid for his own good.
Yeah. I want to hear your stuff, because I've talked a lot about who I think it is. So.
Well, I'm still thinking it's Marianna. Because she did have quite the motivation to do it, because Dr. Dekker is was her, what was it? Basically was holding money over her head and was very threatening and could have had relations with her, and we did see how she got a little threatening when we quote unquote had relations with her. Plus, she was talking about this tentacled monster thing, so she could easily be like kind of like a Slenderman kind of thing, how those killings happened a while back. How she's working for the monster and believes genuinely that she's doing these things. She could, and she did admit there were all these men missing. So, what was stopping her from doing that to the doctor outside of, being next to the ocean? That seems to be the one thing where she wouldn't. I feel like that's the only reason why she wouldn't do it, is because she wouldn't necessarily see it as a sacrifice to this tentacled thing in the ocean. Otherwise, I think it could very well be Elin, because she did attempt to kill us with the cookies, though we don't really know that it was an attempt for sure. But she did bring in those after we had talked to her and had gotten some pretty damning information from her that way, as far as being with the doctor on Valentine's Day, the night he died. So, and not only that, because I am very much with you that it could be Elin, but I'm still kind of stuck on Marianna.
They both are the ones that don't have like real alibis.
Yeah,
Neither does
exactly.
Jaya though, but
No, but Jaya, I think at this point, like, Jaya's just creepy for creepy's sake.
yeah.
She, I just don't think has very good boundaries. Uh, and needs to calm herself.
Yeah.
But
Like
otherwise, I genuinely think it's either Elin or Marianna.
Yeah. I agree with that sentiment of it's Elin or Marianna, because looking at the notes, she saw him a few days before to get drinks.
Yeah.
And then she says she was at the beach. Like, that's all she was doing on Valentine's Day. And there's no one to.
Yeah, plus she lied to us about it originally.
Right.
And, like, sure, yeah, they all lied to us about things at first.
Yeah.
But Elin's was the only one that really kind of hindered the connection to Dr. Dekker. Like,
Yeah.
on the night he died.
Because she was there literally in the window.
Yeah.
Of when he died.
Yeah.
And which is like huge. That's big. She's literally putting herself at the scene of the crime.
Exactly. And there's not a lot. I don't know, like.
Do we want to go with Marianna first and then go to Claire? Or not Claire, but Elin? Yeah.
Let's. I think. Well, hang on. No, cause let's do Elin first, because Elin also had access to the drugs and has actually been poisoning people. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Like, Elin's fully, like, she has all the characteristics of it.
Yeah, like she thinks she's helping people by giving them all these herbal remedies, but she's really just killing people because she doesn't actually know what the herbs do, which really is the underlying gives the underlying message of, if you don't know what the herbs do and you're not a certified botanist or horticulturalist or literally anything to do with plants, leave it alone.
Yeah. Right.
Don't give it to people, especially. Jesus. Okay,
right.
Yeah. Leave it on Elin and then go accuse.
All right.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Let's do it.
Going Elin?
Yeah.
No, you've got it all wrong. I'm not a murderer. I'm a good person. I help people. Don't you see? Dr. Dekker was going to ruin everything. If I showed him how to shift, I don't think he would use it to help people. Do you? He'd do bad things. I didn't want to kill him. I didn't have any choice.
Oh my god!
Ah!
I came back here after my date with Max. Confessed to stealing the prescription pad, so he let me in.
She even did
Dr.
that?
Dekker was already drinking. It was easy to mix in a few sleeping tablets when he wasn't looking. Then I just waited. I was going to try to push him out of the window.
What?
Make it look like an accident. It would have been better for everybody, but I couldn't move him. So I used the paper spike. It's not a bad thing. I did it so I could keep helping people.
You're literally killing them, though.
You look so ill, Doctor. Here. Take my hand. It's going to be okay.
Yo!
Bro!
Let's go!
What would have happened if we didn't, though? What about your patients?
Right.
What about the patients?
I don't know.
And what about you?
Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Yep. Good job, Einstein.
So I've got a new dog, a basset hound. She's got these big floppy ears and a really
Aww.
sad face. You know, even sadder than I look. Ginger. I call her Ginger. She's a rescue. But since I've had Ginger, I've never looked back. Literally. Not one day.
I'm not really sure what you'd call it. Mutually assured delusions?
What?
I think Dr. Dekker was projecting his weird fantasies on me, and it was just going to be easier to go along with it.
Yeah?
To participate. I feel much better now I know I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't hurt anyone. Did I?
I suppose in hindsight it was self-defense all along. It hadn't occurred to me that I was just defending myself when I stabbed him. It probably just took the right lawyer to help me see it that way. I'm happy I'm free, obviously. Who wouldn't be?
Oh god.
There's one small problem, Doctor. My husband. He's still alive.
She's
I
still...
think I was in my own head too much, manifesting things that weren't there. But I'm very much an art connoisseur now.
Oh no.
It's definitely helping keeping me sane. I realised that I'm a very visual person, and paintings can keep me occupied for hours.
Oh no.
I go to Providence whenever I get the time. It's the local art gallery here. The best time to go is late at night. You get the place all to yourself.
Ah, you must be the new doctor. And punctual, I see. I like that in a doctor. I think you're going to fit in just great around here. Oh, I forgot. I have a book for you. It's my must-read of all time. And by must-read, I mean you must read it.
Psychiatric assistant.
The curse continues at Dr. Dekker's psychiatry practice, where another physician has been murdered by a patient.
What?
Found by night cleaning staff, Dr. Dekker's replacement was pinned to the chair with a paint strike in what police are describing as a copycat murder.
Elin!
Jaya. You're supposed to be looking after them. How many more do we have to go through before you get a good one?
Yo!
What?
Yo! We did it! I feel like the only one we truly helped was Nathan.
For real.
Oh
Poor
my
Claire
God.
still thinks her husband's alive.
But holy cow, we did it! We got it first try.
What the heck? What? So we still...
Lucky
Lucky
guess.
guess.
Hit
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Probably because of how many hints we used. Yeah,
Oh,
211.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, I got lazy. I was like, I'm
No,
not.
that's fair.
Okay, Steam achievements. 201 hints. Special keyword found. Lucky guess solved in 1. Oh, I don't want to see the ones remaining, but I kind of do.
Yeah, do it.
Solved in 2, solved in 3, solved in 4.
Oh, well, that's good.
Solved in 5. 6. Epic justice fail. Seeing things. 300 insanity points reached. Totes
Ooh.
mad. 350. So we didn't do like, oh jeez, this would have never happened. 1 handy hints. Hinty aftertaste. Oh. Well, that's not many. Like, there's just like the insanity run.
Yeah, so basically, would the insanity run be then we just feed into all of them?
Oh yeah, we feed all into the Delulu, I think.
Respect. Okay, well, that was cool.
Oh my god, that was epic.
And yet we're still dead.
Right. I can't believe, dude, all my true crime knowledge actually paid off. Holy cow. Man, our notes, our beautiful notes just took care of all of it.
And we ended up helping one whole person. I mean, I guess technically we helped Bryce, sort of.
Sort of. He likes art now.
Yeah, poor Claire. Oh well.
Wow. That was wild. We did it! We did it! Yeah!
Valicimos.
So now...
Oh god. This was a good one. I did quite enjoy this one. Way better than telling lies. But we will see you in another time. Ideally next Thursday. Come on out. Bye guys.
Yep. Toodles.
Thanks for watching our video. Keep updated on all things Plasma Coin by joining our Discord and following us on our social media pages linked in the description below. If you want more Plasma Coin content, subscribe to our Twitch and YouTube channels, and watch another video up in the corner here. Until next time, guys, we'll see you later. Bye!